Hello, all, and welcome to week 3. I've decided that I'm going to start doing my introductions for each week via video so that you can continue to put a face with the name, and don't continue to be kind of the wizard behind this screen, although I guess in many respects I still am. I hope all of you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend, and I know that for many of you, Labor Day weekend essentially means catching up on all the work that you haven't been able to get done during the typical work week. I know that's what I did. So just a little overview for this week. We're going to be talking about the role of ethnicity, gender, and race, and how social change surrounding those issues have influenced education and vice versa. And we'll also continue a conversation, probably within our discussion questions, around how some of the inequities in terms of access to opportunity and equitable outcomes persist for historically and presently marginalized groups. In addition, we'll look into the progressive era and gain some perspective on how that era continues to shape education today. And in the meantime, you should be reading ahead chapters 5 through the epilogue of Ruri, where you'll read about educational equity and social policy in post-war America, as well as a little bit about globalization and human capital. And these issues, of course, are all connected. But as you read, I want you to begin to connect the dots between globalization, neoliberal educational reform. Neoliberal is a word that you'll be introduced to. Some of you probably already know well what that word means. But I asked you to think about neoliberal educational reform and policies and how they continue to shape education and how that might connect to the continuation of inequities, and or how they may not connect, depending on your perspective. This week, you've got your reflection due, I believe it was tomorrow. No, it was due, I'm sorry, on Sunday, and responses are due tomorrow night by 11:59 p.m. to your classmates on their reflections. I've gone through and I've read your first week reflections, and I will say that most of you did a wonderful job and provided exactly what I was looking for. For those of you that have had a chance to check your grades, the rubric is now available, and I ask that you follow that rubric very closely as you conceptualize not only your reflections, but also other assignments. If you have any questions as we continue, feel free to shoot me an email. I'll do the best I can to respond to you at my earliest convenience. I hope that everybody's well, and I'm looking forward to the discussion this week. All right, take care.